Hi, good morning or afternoon, evening, good anytime you're listening to this video. I'm Matthew Olushola Levi, the one who has been disturbing your meals with things related to kids. I'm sorry, very sorry. Okay. I love kids. They bring such joy to my heart and to the heart of everyone who has them. Okay, so as someone who is concerned, I will be talking to you about reasons why kids fail, and they are going to be from my own experiences. I'll be talking about things you can do to help them. All right. So, please, I should add that these are just some of the reasons I've seen. Now, opinions may vary. Please note that. All right. So, let's get started. One, busyness. Okay, not business. Busyness. You might be wondering why I'm talking about only moms or displaying just moms now. Well, the reason is simple. 95% of the time, between the age of 0 and 10, the mother is usually the dominant force in the life of a child. Her influence is usually the most important in the life of that child because she spends more time with that child. So, yes, she's the most influential. Alright, so, but I sympathize with modern day mothers. Okay, between work and the family, sometimes it gets overwhelming. Um, you have so much to do at work. Okay, there's pressure from your boss, there is pressure from your husband, there's pressure from your family on both sides. Sometimes we forget the kids totally, by no fault of ours. Okay, it's just how the modern day world is. Through no fault of theirs, some parents unknowingly transfer their God-given rules onto teachers. Okay, you have parents come to schools and say things like, see, teacher, help me beat this boy very well, it doesn't listen. Help me do this to that boy, he doesn't listen. He plays too much, she plays too much, help me deal with her. Okay, sometimes I look at such parents and I understand where they're coming from. The busyness takes so much away from them. Okay, many parents become too busy to actually notice what's going on in the lives of their kids. All right, so I'll be telling you, my advice for you is this: every morning before you get out of bed, or every night before you sleep. Now, this is how this works. It could be the first thing you do in the morning or the last thing you do before you hit the bed. Always set apart 15 to 20 minutes for your kids every day. Okay, let's say you get home by 6 p.m. Okay, your kids, you meet them at home. You can say, okay, between 7 to 7:30 p.m. I want to catch up with my kids. I want to know what happened in their school. Okay, have they done their assignments? Have they done this? Or if you get home earlier, you can help them with their assignments. Okay, you can just ask them, okay, so what happened in school today? Just ask them, inquire about their lives. I mean, kids are funny, they might tell you interesting things. All right, if you would only just take note. Okay, so I understand that many of mothers are busy, but take a few minutes, write it down. Okay, today I want to spend 10 minutes with Jason. I want to spend 20 minutes with Jack. I want to spend 30 minutes with Bukola. Okay, so things like that, they're going to help you along the way. I'm just talking from my own personal experiences now. So, two, communication or the lack of it. Okay, communication between the parent and the teachers. Communication between the parent and the teachers. This is extremely important. Sorry, and I cannot overemphasize. Now, a lot of parents do not even have any relationship with their kids teachers. Okay, they barely talk to the teachers of these kids, not to mention communicating with them. Now, talking to your teachers kids can reveal interesting things about your child, how your child relates with his friends. Does he bully? Is he being bullied? Now, if you don't talk to your teacher, you might not know these things. Now, your kid might just come to you and tell you at home that, hey, someone beat you today, and then that's just it. You might not know what the reason is, but talking to your teacher, you will know how your son is. Okay, is he lively in class? Does she play really well with others? Does she like to learn? what kind of learning style does she like? Does she like pictures and all these things? Now, talking to your parents, to your teachers' kids, sorry, talking to your kids' teachers will reveal all these things to you. Okay, your teachers spend most times with your kids. I'm very sorry. Your kids spend most times in school with your teachers. Okay, so obviously the teachers have noticed some behavior which you might not have noticed. All right, so they've noticed patterns which you might not have noticed, and not communicating with them will not reveal these things to you. All right, so when you're talking to your teachers, to your child's teachers, jot down points. All right, so after that conversation, you can go over the points raised at your leisure. Okay, just because you just read them. Oh, they said Janet bullies. Oh, they said Chidinma is being bullied. How can I help this? Okay, you must have talked to your teacher, to the teacher, obviously. So you just go over it. Okay, I can do this for Chidinma. I can do that for Chidinma. Okay, so just come up with things that you can do to help your child. Things related to what the teachers must have told you. Okay, based on what you've discussed with the teacher, you can also make suggestions on how the teacher can help your child become better. Okay, what have you noticed at home? Does your child like play? Can she play and learn? I mean, you can come up with things, you can think about things that can help. Now, how to help your kids study better. Whoa, I like this part. Okay, so let's get to it then. 1. Start early. Start teaching them to read early. Now, you can see the picture of this mother smiling with her kid. They are arranging something similar. I think it looks like ABC or something. Yes, that's what it is. Okay, now look at this kid here. She's about 1. And the way you can teach them to start early is just by making them look at pictures with little words on it. Hey, this is a boy jumping. Hey, that is a girl dancing. Things like that. Okay, now if your kids are a little grown and you haven't started early, you can still read with them. Pick up a book. They can still learn at any age, but starting early is really preferred. Okay, so if your child is not reading yet, then reading aloud to him should become part of your daily routine. At first, read no more than a few minutes at a time, several times a day. Okay, so let's say by 2 p.m. you read for maybe 10 minutes. By 4 p.m. you read for 5 minutes. By 6 p.m. you read something else for say 7 minutes. Just break it. Okay, you don't want to stretch him. They'll get bored easily. They are very little. Okay, so just make sure they read something every day. Okay, you get that part. Now, as you read, talk with the child. Now, if the child is old enough to like answer questions, encourage him to ask questions and talk about the story. Okay, Chima, what do you think will happen to this man? What do you think this man should do? Now, don't underestimate your child and don't be over expectant. If they give you funny answers, I mean, just laugh. They are kids. If they give you encouraging answers, be happy. Okay, your kid is really smart. Okay, but if they don't give you any answer, don't be disappointed. Move on. They'll get better with time. They'll get better at asking questions. They'll get better at answering questions as you do this every day with them. Okay, so ask him to predict what will come next. When your child begins to read, ask him to read to you from books or magazine that he enjoys. Okay, some kids love magazines that talk about sports. If they like sports, let them just read something out to you. Okay, so the aim of this is just to teach them how to read, how to understand words, how to learn new words. Okay, it might even be from cartoons. Okay, they might see some funny words there that will need you to they will need you to help them pronounce or figure out. Now, reading materials. Oof, let it be plenty in your house. Okay, put it on your door. You know those sticky things that, okay, put it on your refrigerator, put it on your wardrobe, put it everywhere. Okay, so let there be reading materials very plenty. Okay, so make sure that your home has lots of reading materials that are appropriate for your kids. Now, you might even ask some of your family members to give your kids book as gifts. All right, kids that are appropriate for kids, books that are appropriate for kids, sure. Okay. And here's a suggestion: buy your book, buy your kids books with lots of pictures. Okay, this grabs their attention, not just letters. I mean, kids have short attention span. Okay, they can't concentrate for so long, but if they're looking at pictures, they'll look like, hey mommy, see this boy, hey daddy, see that girl. Okay, so pictures will grab their attention, and make sure the books that you buy actually have some stories in them. Okay, this way you're going to encourage your child to read more. Okay, now turn off the TV, turn off video games, turn off everything. When it's time to study, let them know it's time to study. Okay, if the TV is on, trust me, anything that has pictures, anything that is moving will always compete for the attention of your child. Okay, now but if you switch this thing off and then you have books with pictures, that's going to replace the pictures in the TV, and then they'll be attracted to the book. Okay, so if they're bored a little, don't mind them. Okay, after a few minutes, of course they'll become bored, but hey, let them just read for a few minutes more. This way they're going to form a fantastic habit, the habit of. Okay, the third one: make homework and home study a priority. I cannot overemphasize it. When your kids get back from school, okay, after taking their bath, after giving them food to eat, the next thing is you should ask them how their day went in school. Okay, so what did you learn in school today? What did your auntie teach you today? What did your uncle tell you today? What happened in school today? Did you learn this? Did you learn that? Now, usually kids are excited to talk about what they learned. You know, they just want to show off. Oh, we learned Queen and the Bee. We learned about Beauty and the Beast. We read Beauty and the Beast today. This kind of things. Or if your child is way younger, oh, we learned phonetics. We learned how to read the alphabet with sounds. A, B, K, D, F. This kind of things. Okay, they're excited. So if you know some of these things, you can recite it along with them. All right. Now, after you do all this, the next thing should be your homework. Okay, that is their homework. So you just get them to say, okay, were you given an assignment today? Yes. Usually they give them assignment. Yes. All right. Okay, so let's take a look at it. You look at it. All right, let's do it together. And then you watch them do it. If they can't do it, you encourage them. Okay, or you come in to assist them. Okay, but don't do it for them. Don't. You're only there to assist. But all right. Now, make homework a priority in your daily family life. Even if study time is for only a few minutes a day, make sure it is treated as a priority over other activities. All right. Now, set a regular schedule for homework. Study time should be before TV or playtime. This will push your kids to finish their work and not procrastinate. Alright? So you can tell your kids something like, look, before you go out to play with Kemi today, you need to do your assignments. Okay? Before you watch Barney and Friends, you need to read this book. Before you do this, you have to finish that. Okay? So just tell them before they do something fun, they have to finish their assignments or reading. Okay, so just practice this and see how they react. Okay, and you can adjust accordingly. They're your kids, you know them better. All right, now have a place where your child can study. Let that be a study place. The area should have good lighting and it should be fairly quiet. Okay, so you don't want any noise, anything that will distract that child over there. So provide supplies such as pencils, pens, erasers, crayons, dictionaries, anything you think will aid your child in the end. Okay, so with this I've come to the end of this short clip. I hope I've been able to, I don't know, pass something across to you. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.